Greetings and salutations. Welcome to episode 35 of our Liverpool save. Right, busy episode. We'll go through the transfers and stuff in a second. We'll just do the one game today, which is the Wolves. I don't know whether they're the Wolves. In away to Wolves in the first round of the league. Wow, what a great start to a video. I'm not destroying my policy of just recording it once. Mistakes and all, it's going in. Right, we had, as you'll know from the last episode, we didn't get promoted, gutting, and the summer was interesting, to say the least. There was a number of clubs after a number of our players, including our left back, our centre back, our central midfielder, and our winger. So we had to do quite a bit of work. Let's look straight into the transfers and see actually what happened. We'll look at the outs first. A bunch of youth players went. We managed to sell Dwight Gale for 300 grand to Barnsley, which I was delighted with. A few people have sent out known. Tyrone Mings, our backup left back, we sold him to Fulham for almost 900,000. Quite happy with that. He was on quite a high wage for a backup left back. He wasn't going to improve massively. Next up, as you can see, we sold our best player, Lewis Cook, for 8.75 million. The reason being is that he was very unhappy. He wanted to leave. We were getting probed by Everton and West Brom and Swansea to sell him. He was desperate to leave. He had a falling out. But also what I noticed was that he only had a year left on his contract and he refused to sign a new one. So his value was just going to drop. I would have to sell him for a small fee in January or even let the summer come and get rid of him on a free. So I thought the best way to do that was just to get some money for him now, and we got 8.75 million, so that's not too bad. And lastly, we sold one of our youngsters, Ross Mason, for 145 grand, I think rising to 300,000. He's 16 years old. He's pretty decent, but he's not exceptional. I don't think he's going to make it. My scouts rate him at a possible 4 stars. The good thing is I do have a 50% sell-on fee in case he does come good, but I was happy to take that money. Now, on the ins, we got Maitland-Niles back on loan from Arsenal. We had him a couple of seasons ago. He had a good season for us. Spent last season on loan to Celtic. I think he can do really good. Central midfielder and attacking right wing. We have Omar, who actually signed a season and a half ago, I think, or something like that. End of contract, some weird deal on a free from Real Madrid B. He's not that great. It was sort of... I totally forgot about this transfer was even happening. I bought this transfer when I was still playing an attacking midfielder, so that's like a season and a half ago. So, but he's still got a decent amount of potential. He's 20 years old, so we've loaned him out to Cordoba in Spain just for a season, and hopefully he might come good. Next, this is one of those agent offers. Normally the agent offers are pretty crap, but his name is, you know what I'm like with names, but look at this fucking one. Yusuke Ichikawa, who's an 18-year-old Japanese, which is good for money-wise. If you can get an international Japanese player, you get more money from revenue and sponsorship and all that stuff. But he's actually a quality player. He cost me 250,000. I think he can be a really decent player. My scouts only rate him at 3.5, but I think he's much better than that. He's a good all-round player. I think he'll definitely get some game time this season. So I was delighted with him. I got Ben Pearson just as a backup defensive midfielder, really. But then I got some loanies in, so I was like, shit, I don't really need him, so I loaned him out to Wigan. So that's fine. Next up, we've got Nicolas Janvier, who's a central midfielder, pretty decent, a more rotational option, really. Because I might change the tactics up slightly, so I'll go through those shortly. Next up, we've got Jordan Rossiter, because we're now playing with the defensive midfielder. That's one of the big things, and this guy's a really good defensive midfielder. I would have liked to have signed him on a permanent, but they didn't want to know. So he's going to be our main defensive midfielder. I've got face packs now. Look pretty face packs. And team badges and all that stuff. Next up, one of our big signings, Tim Krul. Tim Krul, mate. Tim Krul, that's not a bad signing. He's still only 30 years old. Got him for 1.6. He's twisted his ankle, obviously. That's how it goes, doesn't it? But I think he can be absolute quality. as our number one. And then the big signing here, Angel Correa, £9.5 million. Basically, this is where the Lewis Cook money went on. I decided I wanted a top quality. He's going to play up front. I'm going to work on his finishing, but everything else is pretty amazing for a false 9. So he'll be training there. Look at the stats, are just lovely, beautiful. So he's my big gamble. So it's not a gamble. He's worth 16 million, so we can, if needs be, we can cash in on him. But that's it. I wanted to spend up front and I wanted to go big. Next up, we have Danny Bath. Just as a sort of rotational option at centre back. We needed an extra centre back because it was the best I could do, but he's fine. Just coming into the peak of his Indian. Danny Bath. I had no idea he was Indian. Okay. Next up, we've got Ravel Morrison. The mercurial talent that is Ravel Morrison. He's going to play as an advanced playmaker in central midfield mainly, but can fill in on the wings. Picked him up for 1.2 million. We had him on as a loan a couple of seasons ago, and he did well for us. Really happy with that. With that purchase, that was late on. And lastly, Liam Palmer, who is our new backup right back. He's pretty shit. He's not too bad. He's pretty average. But we needed a backup right back after the last guy retired. So spent 14 million. We bought in 10. It's not too bad at all. We're improving the training facilities and the youth facilities this season, so that'll be fantastic. That work's well underway. When's that going to be done? November, end of November. Lovely jubbly. I think we're all about caught up. So the new tactic, this is it. It's a 4-1-2-1 or 4-1-2-3, however you want to go with it, or 4-3-3, whatever you want to call it. Taylor's a really good. He was one of the ones that was wanted, but I wanted to keep hold of Taylor, even though that fuck up at the end of the season. So he's playing left back, and I wanted him. He's good going forward. I wanted to get him more involved. Same as Vela. They're good players, so I decided to have them as complete wing backs on attack. And then to sort of compensate a little bit for that, I wanted to have a defensive midfielder as opposed to the 3 central midfielders. We're going to play a wide formation. We're going to have the 2 players up front as inside forwards to supplement Correa at the top, with the wing backs overlapping, and 2 advanced playmakers, 1 on support and 1 on attack in midfield. So that's about it. And it's a controlling sort of. I'm trying to get a bit more possession. So that's match tactics. We're pretty fluid with the tactic now. So I think we're good to go. Unfortunately, the goal. So first game of the season, Tim Krul's out. Krul the Conqueror is out for a couple of weeks. Alex Pritchard is just coming back from injury, and Harry Maguire is out for 6 weeks, which is they're 3 starters, which is a real bummer. But that gives Maitland-Niles a chance at right wing. The only other information I've got is we sent a bunch of players out on loan, including a guy that was. Where is he? Mark Ring, who was a backup last season, is a really promising youngster. And the reason I sent him out on loan, obviously to get some game time, but one of our other youth players through the youth blanks, Bobby Rhodes, is just looking quality, same age. He just looks like he could be real quality. I've already turned down 3.2 million for this guy, which I was very tempted. I accepted, but then cancelled at the last minute. And I really want to give him some game time this season because I think he can come good. So, I think we're ready to go. So, Jason Cummings has got to prove himself this season. This will be the first time he's really been dropped. Last season wasn't quite as good. 1 in 2's not. It's okay, but it's not good enough for us. A lone striking role. And just only 4 assists. If you're going to play false 9, you want to get a few more assists as well. So yeah, I'm hoping for sort of 20 goals and maybe 10 assists or 25-5. So this is where our hopes lie. At the end of the day, I think we've definitely improved. We've got a quality goalkeeper and a quality striker. So I think that's where we've really improved. So let's play. Let's play darts. No. Football, let's play football. Right, first game of the season. Always interesting. Difficult team. Wolves are a quality team. They're going to be up there at the end of the season. New assistant manager as well. New training, backroom staff. Got about 4 different coaches. Encourage the players. All right, there you go. Encouraged. Right. Let's see how this does. Right. We played a few friendlies. I just let my assistant do friendlies. I can't be arsed with all that shit. I don't even know what the results were. Right, good start. Great. Okay. Federico Mantilio is coming on for his debut. Mantilio is a player. He's okay. Can play. We play quite attacking, so he's actually quite good. We actually got on a free, and he went out on loan last season. He was just a backup, but he'll do as a perfectly good backup. Let's just hope Charlie Taylor's not out for a long time, because that's going to really hurt. That will hurt. Okay, we've had a shot. It's good. Off target. Stick with the corner. Maitland-Niles. Headed on. Upamecano. Oh, scrambles. Scrambled. Oh. Unlucky, boys. Another one. Back post. Oh, unlucky Bath. Plenty of time. Low and go. Okay, that's interesting. Different. Still got it though. Low and go. Oh, that's a foul. All day. I did try to sign Patrick Bamford. He was my other striker target. He was available on a free, but he didn't want to come. Oh, why are you heading that? You could have just taken a touch. Okay, decent start. It's always a bit weird with a new formation, because you're like, am I just going to get beaten 5-0? Is this going to work whatsoever? Maitland-Niles, another corner, near post. Oh, decent start, boys. Don't just think silly, Josh. Oh, Upamecano looks like he's shit himself. It's all down his leg. Right, long go. To Val Morrison. To Correa. Dinks over the top to Vela. Go on again. Second time. If you're wondering why I'm talking a bit quieter, it's because it's like 2 in the morning and my missus will kill me. Ravel. Maitland-Niles. Yes! Get in there. Get in there, Maitland-Niles. I'd love to sign this guy on a permanent. He's actually in one of my Wonder Kid videos. The British Wonder Kids list. He's going to be a quality player. Ravel with the assist. Lovely little dink through ball. I thought he might have fudged this up. Little dink. Oh. Bit casual. This will be a fantastic start to the season, I'll tell you that much. Wolves were in the Premiership last season, weren't they? I don't remember them being in the Championship last season. Don't know. Right, fantastic. That was a good first half. I agree, Mr. Man Assistant. Everybody's playing okay. We'll give Jan Viers a game for Longo. Longo, I'm indifferent about. He didn't have a great season last season. He was playing as a deep line playmaker. Maybe advanced playmaker suits him more. But he was pretty rubbish last season, to be fair. Here we go. Free kick. Little dink through to Correa. Crowded out. Oh, he's injured. He's fucking injured. Oh, that's £10 million just injured. Oh, don't be badly injured, for God's sake. Keeper. Yeah, Wellenreuther is, I tried to sell him because, what the fuck? Oh yeah, for treatment. Wellenreuther is potential foot injury. I'm going to have to fucking sup him off, aren't I? I didn't want to have such a sort of, expensive goalkeeper as our backup, so I tried to sell him, but I couldn't get enough money for him. Really, nobody was that interested, so I've loaned him out for the season. So hopefully he's still young, so he'll get some game time, he'll improve, and then hopefully we can look to sell him next season. Alright, no more injuries, please, boys. I've used all my subs. A little calm, concentrate. Cheeky. I'm going to sort of go quickly through this season. I'm going to play this game, and then Belushi, ex-Leeds. And then what we're going to do is I'll whiz through maybe 10 games, especially early season when there's not much on the line. I'll sort of whiz through, maybe play 10, 12 games offline, and then we'll do a catch-up episode. Let me know what you think about how many games I should play of a season. Obviously, we play the important ones when we get nearer to the end of the season. I'll probably slow down, but early season when you're just getting started and building points, I think maybe we'll just sort of skip ahead a little bit. But let me know what your thoughts on it. I'm happy to sort of do it either way, but so let me know, please. Somebody let me know. Somebody comment. Nobody comments on my videos apart from Dan. Dan comments. I want some more comments. Let me know you're there. Oh, don't. Lucas Powell's on. Open goal. Anthony Pilkington, ex-Norwich player. Hey. Ooh. All right, Robbie Keane. Shut up. I'm happy with how things have gone, though, against a good team. Maybe Wolves were League One last season. I have no idea what league they were in last season. We maybe deserve to be ahead, but it's close. A draw's a fair enough result. Right, Wolves goal kick. They played it short to the ex-Leeds player Belushi. Plays it to Lucas Piazon. Piazon. Plays it over to the right hand side. Right, close him down. Somebody? Nobody? Close him down at least. Oh, I've played it out. Oh, there's a lot of space. Keeper's got to save that. Wow. How the goalkeeper can't catch that is ridiculous. Well done, Rossiter. Defensive midfield duties. That's long. El Hamadi. Right, come on. Pull it together, lads. Matilio. It's a good play. Cummings, that's a poor shot. Maitland-Niles is going to pick it up, though, and forget about it. Come on, boys. I'll take a draw. Draw's fine. A draw's fine. Just pray these injuries aren't bad, because that's going to fuck up my season. If the left back's injured, if the striker's injured, that's a bummer. But Cummings is fine. But if that left back's injured, Charlie Taylor, I might have to dip into the transfer market. I'm not confident about my backup left back. Okay. Right, that'll do. Yeah, a lot of positives. We like that. Alright, let's have a look. See how bad it is, boys. Oh, don't want to look. Okay, Charlie Taylor. 6 weeks. That's right on the line. And Correa, 5 weeks. Wow. Sprained ankle and ankle ligaments. Wow. Bobby Rhodes, my youngster, wants an improved deal without ever playing a game. That's good. You can have $1,000, and you're not having a minimum fee release clause of 3.6, so you can shut the fuck up. You can have $3,000, but it'll take you 20 games. All right. Okay. You're 1,000, but it'll take you 15 games. It's fair enough. Alright, there we go. Brilliant. We'll leave on that note. Is that my dude? Okay, interesting face. Yeah, thank you very much for joining me, guys. We will begin. I will do a bunch of games offline, and then we'll come back and see how things are going. Please subscribe, like, that'd be amazing. All good. I hope you like the new 1080p goodness and stuff. Makes the files a lot bigger, but that's all right, and it just takes a few more minutes to upload. Nothing, no bother. I love you all very much. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye. We're going to get promoted this season, by the way. It's going to happen. Automatic promotion. No fucking playoffs. I love you. Bye.